Hello friends, here is the scripture of the day. Psalms chapter 133 verses 1. It says, "Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together." That is from the King James Version. And allow me a minute of your time just to share a few of my thoughts on this scripture. When it talks about brethren, many times we think about the people that we relate with as Christians or as people of the same faith. But I want us to look at it from the aspect of our blood brothers and our blood sisters. That is our siblings, the people that we are born with from the biologically we are related to them. And the common occurrence that we see within families is that we have a lot of sibling rivalry that is within our families. And we see a lot of people that are brothers or blood sisters that cannot see eye to eye. And you wonder why. I want us to look at the story of the Genesis story. After the fall of man in Genesis chapter 3, the first manifestation of sin that we see is sibling rivalry in Genesis chapter 4. And in Genesis chapter 4 verse 8, we see a brother killing a brother. That is Cain killing Abel. And that got me thinking, if this is the first manifestation of sin, why is it that in our families too, we see a lot of sibling rivalry? And I want to challenge you today. Think about this for a minute. If in any way you cannot see eye to eye, you cannot seem to get along with your brother or with your sister, whom you have seen since your birth or since their birth, you cannot see eye to eye, yet you claim or you love God whom you haven't seen. Is it true love that you bear? And so think about that for a minute or so. And I want to give you two challenges today that I want you to think about. That if your relationship, number one, if your relationship with your brother or your sister is broken, I want you to do all that you can in order to mend that, because it is very important in the eyes of God. Because it says that, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together. Your unity as a family, your unity as a brother and a sister is very important in the eyes of God. And I will tell you for a fact, even in our society, if brothers and sisters were to get along, if a brother and a sister were to be best of friends, then we will see a society that is protective of our sisters, a society that is protective of our brothers. We will not allow them to do things that are out of the line. And we will also not allow them to be damaged, their image and their reputation, by other people. We will be the first people supporting them. We will be the first people encouraging them to do what they're doing. That is the first challenge that I give unto you today. Mend the broken relationship with your brother or your sister. The second challenge that I give you is unto parents. If you're raising young girls or young boys, and there are 2 of them or 3 of them or 4 of them, I want to challenge you as a parent to train these children to be best of friends. Train your son to be best of friends with their brother. Train your daughter to be best of friends with her brother, so that when they grow up, they will be able to face life together. And when you are not there as a parent, your legacy, your wealth will not be squandered because of sibling rivalry, because that we have seen a lot. But whenever a family comes together, whenever brothers and sisters are together, that which you are building, your legacy, your wealth, will not be wasted away because of sibling rivalry. And so train your children, teach them to be best of friends. Do not allow them to do anything that would be able to tarnish the other one's name. Do not allow them to fight or to quarrel at each other. Always encourage them to share and to help each other. And that way you will see a family that is growing together. They say that a family that stays together is always strong. Encourage them to do that, and I encourage you to do those two things today, and I hope that blesses you. In Jesus. Thank you.